Welcome, football fans, to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And off we go in Santa Clara. Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry now for Kyren Williams.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Headed in reverse so far. Time shifting to drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
3rd and long now for Stafford. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He brings it in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
McCaffrey can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Here's McCaffrey again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it.
Ready. 250.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looks like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. He's going to bring this down to their 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st down throw by Purdy. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And now it's 2nd down.
The aim of any good play caller, especially early in a game, is to get you a one-on-one coverage. And your job, I say it all the time, your job is to win it. Give some credit to that defense. He's out there in man coverage, does a beautiful job of knocking it away.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. On the gun is Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow it.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. Jukes one defender. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. Passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called.
Yep.
But finally, as you said, their first completion.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First and 10. Here's Stafford. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Go ahead.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Purdy. Dump off to his fullback. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Our score, 14-0. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Purdy on the play action. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Pitch to McCaffrey. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers take a 20-zip lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Take some guts anytime you call a draw on 3rd down, Brock. But when it works, you sure look like the smartest one in the building.
Love that element of surprise. It's in those moments where you'll find enough space up the middle to go get to that marker and beyond.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Brings in the kick at the 9. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Set. Yellow waiting.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Draw play. This is Williams. He made the call to send this one outside. It was a good one, but he does wind up a few yards shy of that first down marker. Ethan Evans on that a punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Get set. On 18.
Purdy on first down. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
George Kittle, the intended receiver. Fourth down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this was certainly a miss hit low and pretty short. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Rams take over first and 10.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Set. 180.
Here's Stafford. Screen here for Williams. And he's tackled for no gain. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Catch made right side by Coleman. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
To Keon Coleman. A gain of 6 on the play.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Alert. Set. 280. 20 hot.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. This is brought in by Coleman. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. 250.
Stafford's going to run with him. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Set.
That's quickly out to Coleman. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams chop some of the lead off before the half. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams drop the lead back to 13. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Isaac Gorindo to return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Outside. 118. Watch out. Stop.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Get set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part is the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Off the play fake. Purdy. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Purdy gonna go on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the 49er first down.
They just get the play off. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darius Williams with the INT. And the Rams are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick return that he took matters in his own hands.
And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. So you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown!
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for 2. They'll try it on the ground. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. We hear it in every sport, partner. Sometimes it's just best to keep it simple. They do. They give it to him, and he heads right up the gut for 2.
That's right. Let that defense overthink it, and boy, did they ever. They were so concerned about everything else, they forgot the simplest play in the book. That run right up the middle. Kudos to that O-line to get that push, and an even better job by the back to get in the end zone.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. And is Alfred Collins cleaning up that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Stafford from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And the big play is finally put to an end.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Straight ahead with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On second down, a run with Williams. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. Third down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 4th and long. Joshua Carty after the Rams field goal try. It's a 36-yard look for it. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
And 2.
Get set, get set. Up.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Kobe Durant has it. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, and the Bucs come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
The Niners take over.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back and setting it up.
Purdy has it knocked out. Picked up by the Rams. And he's going to take it back for the LA touchdown. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the third. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it, I felt it, everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway, They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Williams. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And the 49ers get there and take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he ate up a ton of yards.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Joshua Carty after the Rams field goal try. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return starts at the 3. And this manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
More slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Get set.
On 3rd down, Purdy. On target to Valdez-Scantling. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Quick throw right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
That's complete right side. And he's brought down at the line.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
They did it! He made the interception! Cameron Curl has it! And the Rams have some new life in the 4th!
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10.
Set.
The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
Set. Wait.
Stafford now. Put the body on the line for his team. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
First down, Rams.
Ready. Sit on.
On the give, this is Hunter. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's back to throw. And finds Adams downfield. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take a fourth-quarter lead. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Stafford and the Rams getting set to try for 2. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Stafford's going to throw for it. And he's going to get in. The try is good. Their lead stretches to 6.
Rams 34, 49ers 28. Joshua Carney to kick off for
The Rams kicking team is ready. Then they're going to send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Ricky Pearsall on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Get set.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's complete to Valdez-Scantling. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find find a completion just like that.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives, that's a really hard walk off the field.
Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down by 6, no choice but to go for this.
Yellow.
Desperation time here. Kittle makes the catch. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Outside.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Back to throw. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Get set.
Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
Outside.
Here he is to throw. And they connect on the touchdown to crawl back in these final moments. And an extra point will win this game. They have this try now to put them in front late. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready, set.
They're going to call their final timeout here. Just 9 seconds to go. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll look to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It connects on the deep shot. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And we get a turnover on our game's final play broadcast. With that, a time is